welcome to my channel. I am Rina Baltic Witch, and today we continue doing readings for the month of November 2025. Today it will be a pick a card reading. There is already a monthly reading for the collective, but today we will try to hone in and get a few more additional messages. I have not used the tarot and oracle deck by Loputyn, a wonderful artist, in a while. So let's have this deck today as our significator deck. Um, and then I'll be using once again the Cozy Witch Tarot for the tarot part of the reading for all of you. And then I will continue with the Witching Hour Oracle. I think it is a very good oracle deck and really giving quite interesting messages. And I'll throw in another oracle there, the Dream Ritual Oracle cards, just for one word image messages. So we'll be picking the significator cards from this deck here. All the decks will be listed down below in the description section, and then you can pick whichever card draws you in, and all the timestamps will be down below as well, so you can just skip ahead to your reading, whichever speaks to you. So let's go in the spirit to oversee this act of divination, and let's shuffle the deck and get ourselves some significator cards. All the cards will be also on the thumbnail. You can then look at them a bit closer and pick whichever speaks to you, and we'll see what kind of messages we get. Once again, if the messages do not resonate with you, please leave them behind. Use your own intuition, not only in drawing the cards, but also when you just watch the reading. I'm feeling drawn to this card here. So we have some of them censored, as you can see. This is the Devil card from the Major Arcana. This deck only uses the Major Arcana. Then, of course, if you feel drawn to multiple cards, feel free to look up the reading for multiple cards. We'll see what kind of messages we get for each of the groups. Okay, quite a big deck. Not that easy to shuffle, but I'm doing my best. This card here, it is from the Oracle part of the deck. Let me show you the cards a bit closer. So we have the Devil card. Then we have, this one is called Tribe. So, and let's get ourselves, I would say, a third card, and so that you have something to pick from. Let's see, our third significator card, please, for the collective. We have the Sun card from the Major Arcana. So these are our three cards. You can see them better on the thumbnail, but of course you can pick right now in the video. So these are our three significator cards. And we're looking at a more detailed reading for the collective, for you picking the cards for the month of November 2025. So a bit more details there. Pick a card and watch the reading, and I will see group number one in a second. All right, welcome back. Group number one, who have picked this card here, the Devil card. So this card speaks, it's not a bad card. It's nothing bad, but it does speak to the fact that we should really pay attention to our surroundings and to our emotions and emotional tendencies. It might be warning you that there is someone in your surroundings kind of plotting something against you, so just to be careful. But quite often it is us ourselves, some sort of habits that we have, emotional attachments that are not letting us move forward. So definitely pay attention to that. There might be a period of where you overindulge into something or kind of make not the most safe decisions for yourself. So it's really something to pay attention to in this month. Let's do our tarot card reading now. Okay, Spirit, please. And we'll see what is the additional message. What could it be possibly that you need to pay attention to? We'll see what we get here in the cards. I'm gonna shuffle and we're gonna see what comes through. Eight of Swords. Stop overthinking it and just do it. So maybe the chains, because the devil is kind of a card of you being chained to something, but quite often it's you yourself creating those chains and things that won't let you, you know, excel at things, move forward. So apparently, the Eight of Swords here is really doubling on that message that there's something that you're overthinking and it would really let you grow, develop. So you really need to take a look at your thought patterns. What is that you actually, you yourself, digging that pit for yourself, not kind of letting yourself move forward. Then we have the Hierophant. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. You might be having some sort of family issues here. That's what I'm feeling. You might be overthinking a situation um, and kind of digging that hole for yourself. There might be, what I'm sensing, maybe trust issues happening where you it not might not necessarily be there, but you're overthinking it to the point that you might be actually, self-sabotaging. That's what kind of it feels like. Let's see what we get next. Let's put the cards maybe here so that I can see how much space we have for the rest of the cards. I'm sorry, this area is very much out of focus due to how the light falls. Okay, this one is peeking out. Let's see. Five of Pentacles. Nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. Pentacles are a card of material things and money, but for me, it could be also the general message about the situation. You might be really overthinking it in negative light, um, and it is holding you back. But really, it feels like trust, family related issues here. I'm getting the message of self-sabotage quite strongly. Let's keep shuffling. Let's see what we get. I think we have space for about maybe two more cards for you here. And for everyone else. Yeah, this one is peeking out, so let's grab it. Um, Three of Swords. It's okay to cry. So really, there's some sort of heartbreak you're going through. Something it could be self-inflicted, like I'm saying, self-sabotage, or really somewhere I'm feeling it's more could be money related, but for me it feels like it's more relationship related here. You don't feel the sense of stability. You might have really, I'm getting the word trust, losing of trust, lack of stability here. And you are going through something difficult, it seems, but you can definitely turn it around. The devil card here tells me that you can totally turn the situation around, either by walking away from the situation or just walking away from the negative overthinking patterns. Two of Cups. Some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. So if it's a relationship thing, this tells me that you might either resolve it, find a way, communicate, resolve it, or someone else is coming to you to give you that joy. You will meet the correct person and they will help you overcome as long as you don't self-sabotage and you actually let that thing happen. You are in that overthinking phase. You really think that it's like the lowest point. You are very upset about it, but the outcome here, it seems like actually it won't be that bad. Things will be turning around for you. You will find that right person, or you will find a way to mend that relationship that is causing you distress. All right, let's have a few keywords for you, messages from this deck, which is the Dream Ritual Oracle cards. I'm gonna start shuffling and we'll see what comes through. forgive. So yes, kind of feels like really something with trust issues. Someone has wronged you, it feels like, but you have to be the bigger person and forgive them because right now you're self-sabotaging. You're just escalating the situation, it feels like, but things can be resolved. Let's see if we can get another card here for you. I'm just trying to figure out how to manage the space on the table. Um, let's see, one more. I really like this deck as well for small messages. Approve. Oh, okay, let's see, where do we put our little gourd, the pumpkin? Something to forgive and approve in this case feels like you should really focus on positive, kind of the yes energy, rather than on the negative. Or whatever you are thinking could be the solution. Just give yourself a chance and just take that decision, make that decision, move on. Um, and then the Witching Hour Oracle. Let's see what we get from this one for you. So let's see. I would like to get two cards from it as well because there are sometimes kind of matching coupling cards that give more information from this deck. I want one of these. Let me see which one. This one. Witching Herbs Nourishment 27. Okay. Let's see one more. We'll find space for one more card. These herbs really feel like finding something to get your mind off things and really something that would uh, help you heal. It almost like feels to me like those are the healing herbs, remedies, something different that would really help you get your mind off the situation. And we have the forest seeing the bigger picture. So either you really need to take a step back and look at the situation, what is happening, what you are doing, what kind of energies you are bringing into the situation, not to self-sabotage, or something that would help you to take a step back from the situation and really kind of, reset your mind that would allow you not to be trapped by the devil, by yourself, by the situation, and really understand what would be the next step for you to take. Let's see what the guidebook says for this. 27, the witching herbs. So it is the 10 of Wands is the tarot companion. So you feeling really overwhelmed, overthinking, but this is something kind of bringing the end to that difficult situation. The keywords are healing, well-being, and nourishment. Um, Really, it feels like to prevent yourself to going, like even putting more stress on yourself, finding that's something that would help you heal and really switch off. That's what I'm getting here. You first need to take care of yourself before you would be kind of opening some new doors, new thing, letting new things into your life according to the guidebook. You're don't it doesn't seem like you're ready. You really need to take care of yourself first. Break dependencies if there are any. With the devil cards, we have that as well. And just take care of yourself first. And the 8 is seeing the bigger picture, holding the vision, and working towards a goal. Possibly you need to set some goal for yourself to get your mind off the entire overthinking. So the tarot companions would be Three of Wands and King of Wands. So we have wand cards here in the oracle suggestion, really taking action, but for me it really feels like changing the perspective, getting your mind off things, kind of moving on to something else. Not give up, definitely. You probably are feeling stuck, um, but focus on something else to work out the solution to your problem. That's exactly what the guidebook says. Really refocus, revisit some goals that you might have had before, and the situation kind of put a stop onto them. So you can definitely move on after, like, rejoice through doing something else, change the picture, the perspective through doing something else, revisit the things that you had to put on hold, and the solution will present itself. Okay, this is the reading for group number one. I will be resetting the table and I'll be welcoming group number two in a second. Thank you everyone who watched this part. Please interact with this video, please subscribe, and thank you. Blessings. Bye. Okay, welcome back, group number two, who have picked this card here. It is called Tribe, and it is an oracle card from this deck. This deck consists of major arcana and then a few oracle cards. This is a card of companionship, union, and being supported. So either there it is about the people in your life who are supporting you, finding your own tribe, people in your life who are there for you, or it is also about the support from your ancestors. So you might be seeing signs around you that are guiding you towards something positive, something good. You're being supported from beyond the veil and also here in physical realm. So let's see, let's expand upon the message, what kind of situation you're going through maybe. So we have our Cozy Witch Tarot, and we'll see 5 cards. As you can see, we already shifted things around the table. Now I know exactly how much space we have. We have Ace of Wands. Don't you see how your patience makes you glow? If you're feeling down, then it's really about you glowing up. There might be some opportunities coming in for you, really to take action, to do something, and you will be supported while you are at it. So, aces, new beginnings, and really believe in yourself. Wands are very much about not only the fire element, but about how we feel, how much confidence we have in our action. So, okay, we have a card here. Okay, things are kind of shifting around the table. Um, we have the broom. Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better, but I think it fell out in reverse. So that is interesting. I usually don't work with cards in reverse unless they really fall. Um, To me, this is that you're not really ready to start something new, though, or you might be feeling that, although the things are coming into your life, you might be stuck in that feeling, or you actually need to revisit something from your past to be able to close all the doors and start that new activity. There might be something that is not letting you to continue, so really to pay attention to that. Whatever you begin, you are supported. That is the key message of this entire reading, it seems like, but we'll see what else we get. I'm feeling drawn to this card here. Queen of Cups. Honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. You know what you want. You need to really tap into your emotions and let them be the way they are. Your emotions are valid. You are supported in whatever you want to do. You might be feeling like there are some unanswered questions. You might be feeling that you're not ready. You might be feeling that whatever you're trying to start, it will not be supported by others. But in fact, it will be. That's what I'm getting here. Let's see. And we have the Patient Witch. We had this card already in our monthly reading for the collective. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. So I would say it's an invitation to look at the situation differently and also to kind of just observe instead of taking swift action, despite this card here. Um, just take a moment to think what kind of things you need to resolve to be able to move on. Validate your feelings and you are supported. Let's see. what else do we get? What else do we get in our reading today for you? Card number two. Getting this like very peaceful sensation actually. You might be feeling very uncomfortable, unsure. This card here, but yeah, really, yes. Four of Swords. Why aren't you resting? So really slow down and take a time to think, to feel things through. You are special, but it feels like you have kind of dismissed or forgotten, and things from the past are not letting you kind of feel that you have the rights to glow up and be great and be beautiful, but you need to slow down. Things might be very chaotic for you. I'm really feeling this kind of transitioning from being down, low energies into this calm atmosphere, very pensive, very kind of thinking through, reimagining your path, finding it, and then taking that action and being supported throughout the entire way. I'm always feeling like characters in movies, etc. They are so lost in life. They need to go back to their hometown, stay with their parents, being grown-ups and everything, but still stay with their parents, kind of think, rethink, what really do I want? And then they start anew and it picks up eventually and works out well for them. The rom-com stories, etc. Okay, let's see. Now, from this little wonderful nifty deck here, let's get two cards for you with additional messages. All the cards will be listed down below. And of course, if the messages do not resonate, leave them behind and use your own intuition. Like I've said, you might be actually getting some additional but slightly different messages, something that I'm not saying. We got two cards right away. Synchronicity. So once again, signs. You will be getting signs from your ancestors. Pay attention to those synchronicity signs. Things will be working out for you. You just need to see those signs. And okay, and then we have receive. This card to me always associates also with receiving messages. It's almost like you're sleeping and you're in that dream state, and like these little fish flying in over the bed. You're kind of, maybe in your dreams, you will be receiving some sort of messages and guidance. So pay attention to that. Receiving something, but it's really, to me, it's receiving signs. You might be uh, really down, feeling down, but now is the point where you more focus on, you know, sorting your thoughts in a calm, gentle way, getting all those messages, noticing them. You need to slow down because in a very high rhythm of life, you might not be seeing those messages, but they're really your ancestors, and whoever is keeping you protected is really trying to kind of, knock, knock. Here's the message. Hear me, please. Okay, a few more cards from this deck here, which is the Witching Hour Oracle. I'm feeling like this card. Seasons of the Witch, honoring cycles. To me, honoring cycles is also about slowing down and really paying attention to the change of seasons, to how the nature changes throughout the seasons, how we change, how we react to the change of seasons, really taking your time, being more in tune, but not only with the nature, but more with your own emotions, your own desires, your inner self as well, paying attention to things. And we have High Priestess. So, and the keyword here is leadership. But for me, as for everyone, the High Priestess is really being in tune with your higher self. She is in tune with her higher self. So the entire message is about slow down and pay attention to those messages coming through. Let's see what the guidebook says. 28 Seasons of the Witch keywords: honoring cycles, letting go of control. So you might be kind of very much in control of, you might be in a leadership position, and that's why you're overwhelmed. A lot of things happening, people to kind of supervise, etc. So you don't even get that moment to slow down and see the messages coming through. Embracing the season you're in and repeating cycles. The tarot companion would be the Wheel of Fortune. So some change actually happening, but you need to kind of hone into that moment, be in tune to actually notice that change happening, to seize that opportunity. Let's see what we get else for. Yes, so releasing control of what's detrimental in your situation, introducing positive elements in that control. So focusing on positive things here is what the card is saying. Creating happy cycles, but first you need to identify the negative ones, root them out, and of course multiply the positive things so that they can kind of grow and repeat and evolve, and you also grow with them. So let's see, and we have number 14, the High Priestess: leadership, courage, being willing to be first, and trusting the unknown. Maybe it is the unknown that is causing um, the turmoil here, that you need to slow down, pay attention. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Um, there are a lot of clues that would be guiding you to your calling, where you can become the leader of your own life, but you need to pay attention to those clues. So this is the reading for you. I hope it resonated. I hope you liked it. If you did, please interact with this video. Um, Leave a like, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. I send you my blessings and have a wonderful rest of the month. Thank you. Welcome back. Group number 3 who have picked this card here. It is the Sun. It is I would say, one of the most joyous cards in the entire deck. And here we have only the major arcana and a little oracle in this specific deck. But yes, it is a card of fulfillment. It is a card of confidence and positivity and enthusiasm and everything very, very positive, and being in tune with your inner child and actually giving your inner child what they want, relieving this, reliving the moments of happiness, like when you were a child, everything seemed brighter and sunnier and more tasteful, etc. So it's about that. The card is saying that right now is the moment. If you want things to happen for you, right now is the moment to take action and actually go and do it. Let's expand on the message with this deck here, with our Cozy Witch Tarot. Let me just, okay. Let me shuffle and we'll pull 5 cards for you to expand on the message, and we'll see what happens. Okay, ooh, we have the Sun again. Oh, so we have the same message here. Give yourself permission to experience joy and things will be working out for you. So really, we just write literally, instantly reconfirm this message for you with exactly the same card from the tarot deck. That is a very strong, prominent message. King of Cups: romanticize the present moment every chance you get. It is the fulfillment of your emotional desires and everything that you want. The King of Cups knows how to feel things. There is a risk, of course, to kind of be also in tune too much with your negative emotions, but with the 2 Sun cards, it's really not about that, I think. It's about really feeling, allowing you to feel all of that joy of the moment. Okay, this one slid out right from the deck. King of Swords, we get another king. We can all learn important things from one another about knowledge, learning things. So for me, it feels like right now is the time for action. You know exactly what you want. You can allow yourself to feel the joy, all the best emotions there. You're like a king in your full power right now. So things should be working out for you really, really well. I'm getting a lot of this like very positive energy, a lot of confidence radiating from this reading. What do we have? The lovers. If I guess if you want to do something positive in your relationships or take a step forward with your relationships, literally this entire thing feels like yes, go for it, do it. Will you or won't you? The choice is yours. It is a card, of course, of choices, the card of duality. But if we're talking about relationships and you want to make that choice next step, that yes, all the cards are saying you know exactly what you want. You can definitely take that step. Feel what you want to feel. Okay, we have multiple cards that flipped here. Nine of Wands. Uh, it would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. You've been through a lot of things, but you are strong here with the Nine of Wands. You really have kind of. It's almost at the end of the cycle, and Nine of Wands is not usually considered as bad and negative as Swords, but it's about you going through a lot of difficulties, a lot of activities, difficulties of life, and you come out strong. You come out stronger out of the situation. So you've been probably through a lot to finally land where you are, and that's good. You have a lot of experience. We have the Page of Pentacle. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. So a lot of positive messages here, and the Emperor card on top of everything. Being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility, but you are in control and in authority of your own life. It seems like it'll come to like a pinnacle moment for you where you have finally realized yourself. And if you want to take any kind of action right now, everything that you've been building towards, it feels like you can definitely, whatever you do right now, it's gonna work out for you. So it's really like this turning point uh, you've been going towards something for a very long time, it feels like, and now it's there. Now it is the moment. Let's get additional messages from this little deck here, which is our Dream Rachel Oracle cards. Let's draw two cards. Hopefully we get only two, because I don't have that much table space. I'm feeling like this card here. Flow. So it feels like to me you are in that flow. You really can. We have a lot of stars here. You are achieving whatever you want to achieve, and it's kind of right now happening quite naturally for you. Things just happen. Inspire. Top card decided to stay in my hand and just flip. So you are an inspiration to other people, but I'm also feeling that a lot of sense of positivity, uplifting. So you might be actually inspired to do things. This is the new moon that we have there. So you might be inspired to actually go for new goals or take the next step. Not only you inspiring others, but you probably are quite a good example for others as well. But also, I'm feeling like really the desire to do things, create things, positive things. It's great. It's really, really great. Last two messages. Let's grab these cards, which is the Witching Hour Oracle. And let's see what are the last messages that we get for you, group number 3. So far, it's been great. Hopefully it continues to stay like that. We'll see. Let's see. I'm kind of feeling a card here somewhere. Oh, okay. We have two. We have feeding crows and we have flying ointment. Transformation card, so you are going through a change, and flying ointment, let loose. It's really the same thing that I'm feeling everywhere here. Really, full moon, achieving full power, enjoying, celebrating the fact that you are there in full power. Things are in full swing for you. So you are going through some very positive changes here. Things can You probably feel like things can work out for you, whatever you do. If you're not feeling like that, then draw the positive messages from this spread here, and let's hope that things really do work out for you. Keep staying positive, keep that positivity. Feeding crows opened right away. The guidebook instantly opened to the correct page for you. Transformation, seeking knowledge, seeking beauty in unexpected places. The companion is Six of Swords. So it is a card that supersedes all other cards, and if you receive it, it is because you are still missing some lessons in life, of course. Well, we're all going through transformations, but you are there on the verge of transcending to some other new step. Look at your situation. Make sure you still learn from your mistakes in the past. You keep growing and learning and go through that transformation. But I'm really feeling that new things are opening up. You will be discovering something new, maybe new talents within the next step, within the next situation that you will go into. There might be some like psychic gifts opening up. You might be hearing, seeing messages. So there is some sort of transition, like to a higher level that will be happening. But don't stop there. Keep growing, keep learning. Um, it's not the it's kind of the pinnacle, but not, because there's always a way higher to go further, transcend further. Maybe you're seeing crows as a symbol of that, somewhere. Also, pay attention to the numbers, they might be telling you something. So, let's see. Flying ointment. Three of Cups is the companion to this. Um, Very joyous card of getting together and having fun. So the keywords are let loose, have some fun, and go on an adventure. So I'm still having all the positivity kind of energies coming through there here, positive messages. Um, yeah. So whatever the next step might be, whatever you do, I'm seeing a positive outcome for you. But even if not really as you desire, your answer to whether to take it or not is yes. And it will be a learning experience, an inspiring learning experience for you. Go with the flow. The flow is bringing you to something very good, it feels like here. All right. So this is the reading for you, group number 3. I really like the energy of this reading, and I really hope that everything works out for you exactly the way you want it. Keep growing, don't stop where you are. Thank you. Blessings. Bye.